Now on CoastTV News.
Beaches for everyone, bills for some. As the cost to replenish our coastline rises, the state is considering asking some communities to pitch in.
The light at the end of construction, a project on Angola Road, almost finished and drivers are pumped.
Last day to donate. Help for Hurricane Helene victims will soon be shipped out to the people who need it most.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
The cost of saving our coastline. DENREC is looking to cities and towns to help foot the bill. Good evening. I'm Christina D. Robertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with a big shift in how the state wants to deal with beach replenishment projects.
Fixing up our breached and broken sand dunes, it's just the latest example of how much work goes into protecting our beaches. But as CoastTV News reporter Zakia Jennings shows us, the cost of that work is going up, and how those bills are paid is under review. Blue waters crashing against the sand in Rehoboth Beach. It's one of the many beaches DENREC wants to preserve. However, with an increase in beach replenishment projects over the years, DENREC is worried they will run out of state funding in 5 years if local beach and bay communities don't lend a hand. Mayor of Rehoboth Beach, Stan Mills, says he's concerned about what the city's share would look like.
So that would be a very large pill for any municipality to swallow, and it would be in the millions of dollars.
In the past 20 years, beach replenishment projects have cost $210 million, with $68.1 million coming from the state. Under the current operating system, the federal government pays 65% of the projects, and the state picks up the remaining 35%. To continue to fund the state's portion, DENREC recommends local bay and beach communities contribute 50% to 75% of the state's 35%. In an email to CoastTV, DENREC's media relations manager Michael Glabetti says the agency's economic analysis study does not delve into how a share would be collected or funded. Mills says this impact on Rehoboth Beach isn't the only thing on his mind.
As mayor of Rehoboth Beach, I'm concerned not just for my town, but for the other coastal towns. None of us have deep pockets.
DENREC told CoastTV that discussions regarding a cost share from the various communities would come later in the future. The proposal DENREC drafted is only in its beginning stages. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Zakia Jennings, Coast TV News.
Moving to the Indian River Inlet Bridge, just a few weeks ago, Senator Tom Carper announced $10 million in federal funding to help restore the beaches north of the bridge. As we remember, 2 dune breaches took place earlier this year. So this project will work to protect the area, keep it safe from future storms. Governor John Carney praising the funding, adding that the state had already begun emergency repairs to the dunes in partnership with the Delaware Department of Natural Resources and Environmental Control and the Delaware Department of Transportation.
If you've driven by Angola Road in Lewis, you've seen cones and construction since April. CoastTV News reporter Brandon Ferguson is live in Lewis tonight. Brandon, you're in the construction zone.
Christina, there's a lot going on here at Angola Road, and just follow me down the middle of the construction site. You can see there's still equipment left over from this week's work, and notice on the ground there's no blacktop. That will change in the next month. Now, I spoke with people in nearby neighborhoods that are affected by this road work. Some are for it, and some are against it, saying the detour is just too much.
Well, every time I have to go out to a store, to a hardware store, to a grocery store, we have to go, and it's approximately 3 miles to go all the way around and get back to the same intersection. So that's a lot.
Big a deal. I mean, some people may be because they've got to drive a little ways around the block, but it's no big deal.
Once Angola Road is finished, it will join Robinsonville Road across Route 24 as a fully completed intersection. In Lewis, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
Staying in traffic news for a minute, Millsboro drivers should be prepared for some nighttime closures.
Gravel Hill Road between John J. Williams Highway and Dock Frame Road will be closed starting Monday, October 14th until Thursday, October 17th between 6 p.m. and 5 a.m. DelDOT will be replacing the bridge structure over South Route 30 related to the North Millsboro Bypass project. There will be detours and be prepared for some traffic. We're going to go ahead and take a live look now into the Ocean City area, and our first alert meteorologist, Chris Mastrobono, joins us now with a look at the weather. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Christina. Yeah, it's been a very nice Friday. We're beginning to see clouds roll in from the west. You can see those higher clouds right now from our Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Camp in Lewis, but nonetheless, it is a pleasant evening, and we're going to continue to see nice conditions despite the cloud cover. 71 right now in Lewis, and we are seeing clear skies from much of the coast throughout the day, but there's those clouds rolling in all ahead of a weak front. You can see not much moisture associated with this front, so maybe a stray shower or sprinkle overnight, but that would be about the extent of it. 69 currently in Rehoboth. We're at 70 in Salisbury, 74 in Seaford, as well as 70 in Milton. So if you're heading out to football this evening, it will be dry and it will be pleasant, with temperatures falling eventually into the 60s through the evening. We'll talk more about a sun-filled weekend and plenty of sunshine in that extended forecast, Charlie.
Thank you, Chris. Pink is a color that a lot of us are going to see over the next couple of weeks, as October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. One of the bigger and more popular events to raise money to battle against breast cancer is Dewey Goes Pink. The town says about 5,000 people are signed up for the race, which is a 5K and a 1.5-mile fun walk. In order to keep people safe, the town says parts of Route 1 are closed to traffic, and the north side of Dewey Beach, that is also closed to through traffic. That's because the race goes through the neighborhoods. Paul Bauer, a Dewey Beach commissioner, says seeing people come together, it's just the best part of the day.
Say, this is probably the best off-season event that we have coming up. So many people come from all over, not just Delaware, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania. They come from all over.
This event starts in Dewey Beach at 11 a.m. on Saturday.
BB Healthcare will be offering free flu shots throughout Delaware starting tomorrow. You must be the ages of 18 through 64 to receive the flu vaccine Fluric, and if you're 65 and older, you will receive Fluad. October 5th, they'll be offered in Georgetown, October 7th in Lewis, and on October 8th, you can get a flu shot in Rehoboth Beach. Registration is not required.
Somebody has been stealing large diesel generators from chicken farms in Dagsboro, Frankfort, Millsboro, and Seaford. That's where they've been getting taken from. As you can see on your screen now, the suspect is driving an unknown rollback truck. The Delaware State Police are searching for the suspect and urge anybody with any information, give them a call.
Thousands of supplies heading to people devastated by Hurricane Helene.
In Georgetown, volunteers are donating items and organizing boxes. The items are getting sent to people in North Carolina. CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us how small acts of humanity make a big impact.
Hundreds of boxes, thousands of emergency relief items. They symbolize hope and humanity. Sandy Daisy is volunteering to help those affected by Hurricane Helene.
I'm so blessed, and I want to share with others. And I want to let those people know that they are loved. They need everything. They've lost everything.
One truck full of items was sent to Georgia, while another is on its way to North Carolina. Volunteers and organizers gathered at Old Paths Church of Christ in Georgetown. Organizer Sherry Long has worked all week for those in need.
This is people helping people, doing what we're supposed to do. Being a family, someone's hurting, you step in, and you do what you're supposed to do.
Food, water, cleaning supplies, hygiene items, all dropped off by those in the community. Long plans to continue helping for as long as it's needed.
It's just amazing that so many people answered the call, no matter what, everything else set aside, and just want to help.
Humans being humans, helping one another from across the country, and making every donation count. In Georgetown, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
This brings us to our Coast TV poll for the evening. We want to know, How do you prefer to contribute to relief efforts like these? Let's take a look at the updated results from earlier this evening.
Well, still, most people saying they just like to donate money. Some like to donate supplies, volunteer their time, or even donate services, and a few saying they just don't contribute.
Now, if you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. Go to coasttv.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We'll show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.
Calling all country music fans to Ocean City. Just 1 week after the Ocean's Calling Festival, the good times and good vibes are back for Country's Calling. The two-day weekend event brings in people from all over to see popular country artists and enjoy the fun atmosphere. Some people were decked out in their boots, cowboy hats, and more. Mom and daughter Michelle and Emily Knopp say they're local and they just love it.
It's absolutely beautiful, with Ocean's Calling being the weekend before and then Country's Calling right afterwards. It is just beautiful. We can just jump on our bikes. We live just a few blocks away and we get around town. It is just beautiful.
Sounds like a lot of fun down there in Ocean City. The festival will be Friday and Saturday, and tickets are still available. Well, don't go anywhere. We still have more news to get to.
We do. I loved the hats and the outfits there. The parade that took place about an hour ago to cheer on Cape High school students.
And looking into Ocean City, we have plenty of sunshine today. Clouding up now. Right now, 70 degrees. It will be a dry evening despite mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures falling into the 60s. But there's plenty more sunshine to come, and I'll break it all down in my full forecast a little bit later on.
But first, we'll share all the cool and awesome fun things to do this weekend. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Every family deserves a cozy mattress, a table to gather, and a space to relax. At Alton Brothers, credit problems are no problem. Alton's in-house financing works with you to get the furniture you deserve. Proudly helping families for over 75 years. Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury.
It's a prosecutor's job to help keep families safe. And as state's attorney, I did so without apology, because I believe anyone who commits a heinous crime or anyone who harms a child must be held accountable. I worked with law enforcement and cut violent crime by 50%. And as county executive, made investments to recruit and train more officers. I'm Angela Also Brooks, and I'm running for Senate because I never back down from tough jobs. That's why I approve this message.
Don't accept no for an answer. You deserve a second chance. Alton's in-house financing works with you to get the furniture you deserve. Helping families on Delmarva with their furniture needs for over 75 years. Have you been to Alton Brothers in Salisbury lately?
This is Coast TV News at 6.
As we welcome October, there is no shortage of fun activities to do this weekend. Whether you're feeling crafty or in the mood to maybe snag some great deals, Christina DeRobertis has your cool things to do.
Happy October and happy spooky season, everyone. If you're trying to get into the fall spirit, I have some great options for you this weekend. On both Saturday and Sunday night, you can catch Boo! 13 Scenes from Halloween at the Riverfront Theater in Milford, presented by Second Street Players. It's a wickedly fun show with trick-or-treaters, witches, goblins, and spooky surprises. Next, you can hit the streets of Rehoboth and Dewey for the 47th annual Fall Sidewalk Sale. From 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., shop till you drop with unbeatable deals and one-of-a-kind finds all weekend long. Celebrate all things craft at the Crafts and Crafts Festival in Lewis. Also on both weekend days, that means art, beer, and history. Over 50 local and regional artisans will be joined by local craft breweries and a local meadery for the two-day event. And more craft fun is happening at the Cheer Community Center in Georgetown. Whether you're selling your goods or looking to buy something new, merchandise ranges from books, baseball cards, toys, jewelry, and more. For event details, tickets, and more, you know what to do. Just head to coasttv.com and click on the Cool Things to Do tab.
Well, Charlie's going to be out on the golf course tomorrow, and we are looking very nice. Aside from a few clouds in the morning, plenty of sunshine through the afternoon. Temperatures right in the upper 70s, and we're going to continue that sunshine into the weekend. My full forecast is after the break.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
The floor is lava! When your floor starts showing signs of wear and tear from all the fun and games, Carpet and Tile Mart makes it easy to afford and install new flooring within a week. Carpet and Tile Mart, available, affordable, at your service.
Feel the groove in the all-new Camry. Toyota, let's go places.
I like to know what my patients are experiencing.
Stop making decisions that hurt this hospital.
There's a method to my madness. Are you with me or not?
Brilliant Minds, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Money, greed, jealousy.
It was a little bit of a web to untangle.
I couldn't wrap my head around it.
He was actively planning to kill you.
That's crazy. That's stuff that you see on TV.
Dateline tonight, 9/8 Central.
Attention everyone, Delaware Tech is open for enrollment.
Hey man, I'm right here. Not necessary.
My bad. You could be well on your way to a satisfying career as a nurse, an educator, or even a histotechnician.
And all of this is tuition free thanks to the SEED Scholarship Program. So you can spend your hard-earned money elsewhere. The only thing left to do is enroll today.
Now is actually the time to get your house ready for winter weather.
Call All Exteriors and get your loose shingles or siding repaired now.
Bill will send someone as soon as tomorrow to assess your repair and give you a quote on the spot.
Even if you don't have the budget for a whole new roof, making a repair now can prevent more costly damage later.
Get 25% off any roofing or siding repair, plus free financing if you need it.
Call today for a free inspection.
Roofing, siding, gutters, decking, and windows. All Exteriors.
At Carpet and Tile Mart, we've got thousands of in-stock flooring solutions for every room. Now save up to 50% off, plus 0% financing up to 36 months. Hurry in before the sale is over. Only at Airbase Carpet and Tile Mart Flooring Supercenters.
Too many people think government doesn't respect them. I try to do things differently. I brought Democrats and Republicans together to pass paid leave because helping people care for their loved ones respects families. I helped raise the minimum wage because respecting workers means paying them a decent wage. And I will always defend Social Security and Medicare because I respect those are benefits that seniors have earned. I'm Sarah McBride. I approve this message because everyone deserves a government that respects them.
Watch for the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep.
Well, I hope everyone had a spectacular week, and we are in for quite a treat this weekend weather-wise with plenty of sunshine. There you see the high clouds rolling into Ocean City where it is 70 degrees, but it will be a dry evening with mostly cloudy skies. Highs today, 75 in Ocean City. We had 77 Salisbury, 77 Georgetown, as well as 75 in Cambridge. 69 right now. Currently in Rehoboth, we're at 70 in Lewis, 73 in Seaford, so temperatures are beginning to cool off. We still have that coastal flood advisory up until 7 for Dorchester, Somerset, and Wacomico County. We'll see if the National Weather Service does extend that. Now, we are seeing some clouds, some remnant clouds roll in. Not much in the way of moisture as a weak front is going to be pushing through during the overnight. Well, there's the average peak foliage for this time of year. We're generally about early November, but you can see current beginning to see some patchy foliage work into the area. They're up near the peak there already in the Catskills. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies overnight. Temperatures falling upper 50s to low 60s. So we start your Saturday off with a bit of clouds, maybe some sprinkles overnight. But otherwise, we are in for plenty of sunshine throughout the afternoon, topping out in the upper 70s. And Futurecast shows maybe a few sprinkles overnight associated with that weak front. But there you see by the afternoon, we are in plenty of sunshine. And then by Sunday morning, a chilly start. Clear skies, get that radiational cooling, calm winds, lower to mid-50s to start Sunday, and then by Sunday afternoon, once again, we're seeing plenty of sunshine. Another weak front's going to move through on Monday. A few showers possible, not much in the way of moisture, but that's going to reinforce some nice fall-like air by next week. Your 3-day beach forecast shows Chickadee 78 tomorrow as we make our way up to Ocean City. Big weekend there with the concert. We are looking very nice with plenty of sunshine. 77 there in Fenwick Island. Lewis, 77 on Saturday, as well as 75 on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine throughout the week there in Rehoboth, and plenty of sunshine in this extended forecast. Paul Davis 7-day shows a potential for an isolated shower late Sunday into Monday, but I'm expecting wall-to-wall sunshine by Monday afternoon. And there you see that cool air work in. Highs 67 there on Thursday.
And thank you there. The community gathered to cheer on Cape High School students less than an hour ago. Let's take a look at some of the video. The marching band, cheerleaders, parade floats, and more made their way down Savannah Road as part of the school's big homecoming parade. They were heading to Legends Stadium for Cape's homecoming game tonight. Best of luck. And that's where the Vikings are going to take on St. Mark's. It starts at 7. The holiday season will be here before we know it, and that means the return of Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign. Through generous donations, we do our best to make sure every child has a present to open Christmas morning. We do that by supporting charities that handpick families in need. We're accepting funding applications from those nonprofits through October 18th.
We're heading to week 5 of the NFL season, and it's a big one on Sunday Night Football. The Pittsburgh Steelers will take on the Dallas Cowboys, and coverage starts at 7 p.m. right here on CoastTV.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Tonight we have a cross-conference matchup in Delaware for our game of the night. St. Elizabeth visiting Milford. The Buccaneers sit at 3-1 on the season, winning their last 2 games, outscoring opponents 81-12. St. Elizabeth has a .500 record and is looking for their 3rd straight victory. Watch our pregame coverage on DSN right now as Milford's homecoming game begins at 7 p.m. To Bayside football, Queen Anne's County faces North Carolina tonight. The Lions have bounced back to 3-2 on the season after starting off with 2 losses. QAC hits the road for their 4th time in 5 games, looking to avenge a 28-16 loss versus North Carolina a season ago. The Bulldogs are 0-4 despite returning their top 3 rushers. In September, North Carolina struggled on offense, topping 12 points once, and it came in a 28-21 loss to undefeated Easton. The Bulldogs host QAC at 7 p.m. Watch it live on DSN+. And don't miss all the highlights from Football Friday Night Live on DSN's The Final Score at 11 p.m. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night.
Has your kitchen remodel been on the back burner?
Move it forward now and take advantage of our biggest kitchen sale of the year.
Paul Davis can restyle your kitchen for half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition. And the best part is, it's done in as little as 3 days.
We'll bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow and give you an estimate that day.
Call now to get $1,500 off, plus free hardware and no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis.
The restoration and remodeling experts.
Weather is sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
Choice Hotels is a family of brands with a hotel for any traveler you want to be, like a craft cocktail connoisseur at the Cambria Hotel Bar.
Or Mr. Tackle the Inbox so it's room service time at a Radisson Hotel.
Stay 2 nights and get 8,000 points when you book direct.
Ooh, effervescent.
It'll be raining cats and dogs again. Time to waterproof with Gorilla.
Waterproof with Gorilla? Yeah! Gorilla Waterproof Patch and Seal.
Of course.
Spray it, tape it, spread it, brush it to stop and prevent leaks. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Your personal injury case, make sure you hire the right kind of lawyer. There are 2 kinds of lawyers, if lawyers and when lawyers. If you're talking to your friend and you say, if we win my case, I'm going to get a new car, then you know you've got an if lawyer. If you're talking to your friend and say, when we win my case, I'm going to get a new car, then you know you got a when lawyer. At my law firm, we're all when lawyers. If you've been injured in an accident, tip the scales of justice in your favor. Call Schwartz & Schwartz today.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
We're bringing bright hope to Delaware by creating opportunity. As Secretary of Labor, I focused on preparing the workforce of tomorrow. And in Congress, I've worked to strengthen career and technical education. Jobs that might not require a four-year college degree, but do require skills. With jobs like these. Together, we can build the workforce of today and tomorrow. I'm Lisa Blunt Rochester, and I approve this message because our opportunities should be limitless.
Celebrate the season with the 4 best days of fall at Sunfest. Experience the ultimate celebration of food, drinks, arts, crafts, and entertainment along the boards from October 24th to the 27th. Embrace fall by enjoying a seaside tractor ride, chilling around a beach bonfire, navigating a corn maze, or participating in a pet and bicycle event. Shop around over 200 arts and crafts vendors. Immerse yourself in music with an incredible lineup of free musical performances. Enjoy the free family fun all day. For more information, visit ococean.com/sunfest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Well, no matter what your plans are this weekend, weather will be cooperating. We're going to see plenty of sunshine throughout the weekend. A few clouds to start our Saturday, but a sun-filled weekend and temperatures right in the upper 70s throughout it. Now, your forecast is always available. First Alert Weather Phone, 443-880-9100. And your Paul Davis 10-day forecast shows sunshine into Sunday and Monday, maybe a few showers late Sunday night before daybreak, but plenty of sunshine through next week. Behind that front, we see a fall-like air mass with highs only in the upper 60s Thursday and overnight lows in the 40s.
Thank you, Chris, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.